Screen curtain off. Screen curtain off. Screen curtain on. Microphone off. Button. Microphone off. Button. Microphone on.
Hey guys, it's Boppet Games and more. So this is gonna be an update
Batteries.
video.
Manny's iPhone. 97% charged. Manny's iPhone.
Shush. This is gonna be an update video to what's on my iPhone. Ugh, I wish these guys would just stop blasting that music. They're gonna get me copyrighted, people. Okay, I'm just gonna plug in my headphones and I'm gonna go to the screen recording
Control center.
in case anything changes.
Airplane mode. Switch button. Page 1 of 5. Page 1 of 5. Favorites. Page 2 of 5. Power. Surfaces. Cellular. Spectrum. Spectrum. Screen orientation. 97%. Stopwatch. Selected. Open controls. Screen recording. Heading.
So I'm gonna just turn on my headphones real quick.
Stop recording. Microphone on. But microphone on. Stop recording. Button. Stop recording. Button.
Okay, nothing changed.
Select batteries. Manny's iPhone. 97% charged.
Okay, it's still recording. Sorry about that, guys. I'm in this room, this bedroom, and there's of the adults over there blasting loud music over it, and because I can hear it from the window, and I put on my headphones so they would stop, or so we wouldn't hear it. Yeah, so if you're wondering why the quality sounds weird, it's because I have my headphones on.
Batteries. Manny's iPhone. 97% charged.
So
Actions
let's
available.
begin with the apps.
JBL Tune 500. Weather. Ruskin. Batteries. JBL Tune 520 BT. 70% charged. Actions available. Weather. Calendar. Saturday, August 30th. Weather. Ruskin. Calendar. Saturday. No events today. Saturday. Weather. Ruskin. Calendar. Saturday, August 30th.
The
Actions
calendar
available.
app is the event creating app. You should probably know what that is.
No events today. Actions available.
Wait,
FaceTime. 2 missed calendar. Saturday. FaceTime. 2 missed FaceTime
No.
calls.
FaceTime is, well, you should know what that is. The video version of phone. You can also do audio with that. You just have to say FaceTime audio.
Calendar. Saturday, August 30th.
Calendar, you should know what that is. The event making app.
Photos.
Photos is, well, it's where videos that I make that are screen recordings, it's where they save.
Camera.
Camera, you guys seen me use that. It's the typical recording app that I use. Sometimes I do screen recordings, but still.
Mail. 1 unread email.
Mail, Apple Mail, the emailing app. And for those of you who don't know, I did get iOS 26 public beta 5. I'll just turn on my screen curtain. I cannot talk today. I said that in 2 of my videos. I cannot talk. Anyways, I will turn off my screen curtain and prove it.
Screen curtain off.
See, if you can see it, for those of you who are who can see a little bit, my friend Chris would probably be able to see this, but I did get iOS 26 public beta 5.
Screen curtain on.
Just turning my screen curtain on.
Notes.
Moving on. Notes. The Apple Notes app. You should know what that is.
Reminders.
Reminders. For making reminders. You should know what that is.
Clock. 8:53 p.m.
Clock. The typical alarm clock. You guys should probably know what some of this stuff is that I have.
News.
Apple News. To catch up on the news, of course.
TV.
Apple TV. I don't use that, but it's TV app.
Podcasts.
Podcasts. Apple Podcasts. I use that.
App Store.
App Store. You should know what that is. Download apps.
Search. Page 1 of 4. Adjustable.
That's the next page.
Page 2 of 4.
I have another page of apps here.
Maps.
Maps is, well, you should know what that is. But this is not Google Maps. This is Apple Maps. The Apple, like the Apple Maps, like the one that sounds like the virtual assistant directing you.
Health.
Apple Health. I used to use that back in 4th grade, but I don't use it anymore. I probably should though. Ha!
Wallet.
Wallet for the credit card stuff.
Settings. 4 new items.
Settings, Apple settings, where you can change the ringtone. That's what I use to show the reflection ringtones. And I have a Jonathan Young ringtone, and that's what I like because I have Jonathan Young ringtones, like 3 of them. Uh, why am I saying that? Why did I say that? Because if I wanted to change to one of my Jonathan Young ringtones, I just use this app.
Feedback.
Feedback, I have not opened that app yet, so I don't really know what it is.
Games.
Games, the Apple games. And these 3 apps are new to iOS 26. So Apple Games is just games. I don't know if any of the games in here are accessible though. So,
Preview.
preview, I don't even know how that works.
Search. Page 2 of 4. Adjustable. Page 3 of 4.
Next page.
Weather.
Weather, Apple Weather. You should know what that is.
Stocks.
Stocks, I do not know how that works, and I never opened that app. I did once, but still, I don't use it.
Find my.
Find my iPhone stuff, like I don't know.
Home.
Home. And if there are any hidden apps, I'll just tell you what they are, because I know what they are.
Books.
But,
Home.
well, Home, Apple HomeKit, I don't know how that works, but
Books.
Books, Apple Books is the book reading. Apple's book reader.
iTunes Store.
iTunes Store. iTunes Store is, well, you can have your own you can get your own custom ringtone here, but you have to pay, which is kind of sad. That's why I prefer to use the 2 apps I'll show you later.
Fitness.
Fitness. Apple Fitness. For like to track your workouts.
Watch.
The Apple Watch app, I use that sometimes, but I don't have my Apple Watch on right now because I was installing an update on it through my phone. Cause I got a beta. I was installing a beta update through my phone. I was installing it for my watch. Well, I installed it on my watch through my phone, and I had to leave it on the charger because it was updating,
Edit mode.
and so I just left it at home.
Activate. Default. Contacts.
Contacts is, or you can do your friends and your family if you ever want to talk to them. You should know what that is. Actually, yeah, y'all should know what that is. Moving
Files.
on. Files. Well, it is an app that you can use to make ringtones, but this is not one of the apps I use.
Translate.
Apple Translate. You should know what that is.
Utilities folder. 7 apps.
Let's look in here. There's stuff in here.
Measure. Utilities. Heading.
Okay.
Voice memos.
Voice memos is. I will be using that soon, actually, for one of my school clubs.
Compass.
Compass. The Apple Compass, clearly.
Measure.
Measure.
Magnifier. Measure.
Don't know.
Magnifier.
Oh, magnifier's in here now. Magnifier, the typical magnifier.
Calculator.
Calculator is also
Shortcuts.
in here. Shortcuts! Whoa, shortcuts! I thought that was just a hidden
Passwords.
app.
Passwords. Password. Shortcuts.
Shortcuts is in here.
Calculator. Magnifier. Calculator.
Yeah,
Magnifier.
magnifier is just the typical
Calculator.
magnifier. Calculator is, you should know what that is. It's the typical
Shortcuts.
math app. Shortcuts is what I use in one of my videos showing how to make your phone announce your battery level or when you plug it in.
Passwords.
Passwords is in here.
Passwords.
I don't know how it got there, but it's in there. You should know what that is. Keep your passwords safe.
Utilities folder. 7 apps. Freeform.
Freeform, I don't know how that works. I don't use that.
Journal.
Journal, I don't use that. It's just some kind of entry thing.
Tips.
Tips, Apple tips. You can get insights about stuff.
A blind legend.
A Blind Legend is a game. It's a game that I have. Which I have not played in a while. I should probably play it someday. Maybe make another video of it. Okay, so next, yeah, it's a game where you basically play as a knight, and I don't know how else to explain it.
Apple Store. In iCloud. Apple Store. In iCloud.
Apple Store, seriously? Well, Apple Store, I don't use that.
Blindfold Doggy.
Blindfold Doggy is a blindfold game that I have, which you basically take care of a dog. Now, what's weird, for some of my games that I have, they do say direct touch area, even though they are fully accessible. I don't get that. But Code Quest just works with
Clips.
voiceover.
In iCloud.
Clips, I don't know how to use
Code Quest.
that. Code Quest is a blind game. It's another accessible game that I have. And yes, it does work with. It is accessible with voiceover. You can use it with voiceover.
Dice World.
Dice World is a game that I recently got. Like, I think I got over the summer, and it's one of my favorites. This one is also accessible with voiceover. Shout out to blind_technologies for inspiring me to get this game. After knowing that it was accessible with voiceover, I figured why not get it. And sure enough, it is.
Duolingo. 7 new items.
I got the exact same one. Also, Duolingo. It's a game that I recently got. It's not a game. I can't talk to it. It's an app it's a language lesson app. Like, where you can learn foreign languages. I have not used it in, like, say, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. I have not used it.
SPK.
eSpeakNG is a text-to-speech app that I downloaded, and all the voices can be used with voiceover. They can be used for voiceover.
GarageBand. 1 new item.
GarageBand is one of the apps that I use to make my custom ringtones.
Search. Page 3 of 4. Adjustable.
Search.
Page 4 of 4.
That's just, again, those pages.
Keynote.
Keynote. Don't know how to
Narrator's
use
voice.
Narrator's voice. Also, I reset my home screen layout. I don't know what Keynote is doing in K though. Okay. Narrator's voice is another text-to-speech thing, but the only downside is that you can't use any of them as
Numbers.
numbers. Why is that in N? That's an Apple app.
Pages.
Pages. Why is that? That's an Apple app for the love of Pete. Yeah.
Ringtone Maker.
I don't know how these work. Ringtone Maker is the second app that I use to make my ringtones. Oh, there is a GarageBand button, which will take you to GarageBand.
Voice changer.
Voice changer is a voice changer app it's a voice changer that I use.
Blanco. One UI. Voice changer.
There are multiple voice changers, but I have this one.
Blanco. One UI.
Veloco is a music making app. I use it a
YouTube.
lot.
One UI.
I haven't used it in a while. YouTube, you should know this.
YouTube music.
YouTube Music is like kind of the same concept as YouTube, but uh, where you can only listen to music. And I don't know why you can also do podcasts, which is very weird.
Zany Touch. Search. Zany Touch.
Zany Touch. I've explained this numerous times. It's a game that is similar to Bop It. You've seen me play this. You've probably seen me play this in videos that I made.
Search. Page 404. Adjustable.
I even made a video of me attempting to do it with no music.
Dock. Phone. Safari. Phone. One UI.
And phone, you should know what that is.
Safari.
Safari, the Apple browser. It's what I use to get to look at beta.apple.com.
Messages.
Messages, you should know what that is.
Music. Music.
And Apple Music. I don't use it. I'm debating and what? I'm making a video. Okay. Which I'm debating on deleting it. I don't really know if I should, but I'm debating on it. I'm debating.
Keynote.
Just taking my headphones off to see if they're blasting loud music again. Okay, I'm gonna put the headphones back on. So,
Control center.
yeah.
Airplane mode. Switch button. Off. Page 1 of 5. Page 2 of 5. Server. Spec. Screen. Orient. 97. Stopwatch. Selected. Screen recording. Open controls. Screen recording. Stop recording. Microphone. On. Button.
Yeah, so just powering off my headphones.
Stop recording. Microphone. On. Button. Stop recording. Microphone. On. Button.
So,
Microphone. Microphone. Stop recording. Button. Microphone. On. Button.
okay, so recording.
Screen recording. Heading.
Yeah, that's all the apps on my iPhone. Updated. And of course, you both.
Microphone. On. Microphone. On. Button. Microphone. On. Button.
Okay, that's all for today's video.
Microphone. On. Button.
And yes, I do prefer to mute the mic before I start.
Microphone. On. Button.
So that's gonna be it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if the comments are even turned on, because sometimes the comments on my videos, they do get turned off. I don't know if it is because of my voice or I don't know. I don't know.
Microphone. On. Button. Microphone. Stop recording. Button.
So I'm gonna end the video here.
Microphone. On. Stop recording. Microphone. On. Button.
Bye, guys.
Microphone. Off. Stop recording. Button.